Alrighty, well, let's get started, shall we? You got my message last night.
Yes, John. So I got his message and I checked the issue also. So what is happening on there? We are requesting for 30 kilometer data.
You
So
cutting out a
that's
little
why
bit. Requesting 30-kilometer what?
in 30 kilometer radius data, when we calling the API, na,
Mhm.
that time we are passing there is a distance in kilometer. So app is passing us 30 kilometers. So it will return you all the places inside the 30 kilometer.
Yeah, that's not the problem I'm having. The problem was the place that I was very close to. Um, when I went to map it, when I went to the
Mhm.
profile, it was showing a totally different place. I mean, it was a different. It was. I think it was the same place, but just a different location.
Same place, different location. What we have to.
Yeah. Did you notice when I mapped it, it took me to a whole different city?
Okay. Give me 5 minutes here. I will back 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Continue.
Okay. All right then. Jerry, why don't you give us your update?
Yeah, went ahead and was paying attention to the events going on last night. Looks like everything went good. Let me see if this is deployed. I can show a little demo of what we have. Okay, yeah, is this it? Okay, so I'm gonna lightly demo this. This is something I think I went ahead and finished a migration of all the legacy business subscriptions and got them loaded in here. And what I also added is this manage button. I'm not going to click it. I mean, it'll just show information like the last four of the card number, not the full card number or anything, but just for the sake of this call recorded, I'm not going to click it, but it will show you like the payment history and it will show you stuff like that. That way, Chantel has a little more insight on payments and stuff in case a business owner kind of emails in to inquire about their business subscription. So, yeah, I
Excellent.
see the heart reaction. So I think I did good.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
nice.
So
Chantel, you
excited about that.
yeah, go ahead and take a look at it and let me know what
Okay.
else. There's like stuff for like canceling, refunding, stuff like that.
Yeah, I will take a look at that right now. I'm so excited. I feel so bad having to reach out to you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Once I get like a certain number of requests, I'm like, okay, this is something that we can make a tool over.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, and one more thing is I also made a, let me switch to this screen, this window. Let me do this and switch to this window. Okay, so this is a cache, like I call it a caching table. It does this every time. Every time. Okay, so I'm just gonna say I made a caching table for the flow codes in the database. So for our flow codes that get fetched when you request a group, we were calling flow code API every time. John, you'll just get hit with the short end of the stick because I was looking at the logs and it was like you were one of maybe two users that had experienced that long request from flow code.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, like I can tell how long API calls take. You just get hit always with that, 0.1%
Hmm.
flow.
So, so it was
It
just some.
wasn't widespread at all. It was just that happened to be one that you experienced. But the good news is I did some testing, and with this caching in play, I mean, loading chats are even faster than what they were before. So loading in like this would be like that loads in the topic selector and stuff like that. That stuff should be really fast.
Okay. So
Uh,
so you did go ahead and implement the change.
yeah, I implemented it in production, and it all looks good. I don't know if y'all have any issues with kind of how chats are looking, like
So
how fast they load. I mean, if anything, they're loading crazy fast.
yeah, no, it's looking good.
Yep.
Okay.
So yep, that's kind of what I worked on yesterday. Today, uh, Ismail, did you need any help with that the SoundCloud stuff?
No, I think I'm good for now. Just maybe a few more examples with a playlist that's different and a track that's different, and maybe if they can have cleaner names for demo purposes to see how it would look.
Okay.
It's about it. But no, other than that, everything is looking good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it too. I see it's the samples here.
Okay.
Yeah. looks-
Sweet. Now, what else for taking? Chantel, there was like one more thing I think you were asking me. You wanted me to make a dashboard looking up. Was this what you were asking, or was there something else?
Um, I know there was definitely this. Let me go on. I was just going to. Now that I see this all up and thinking about the recent requests, I was thinking that maybe we could get together to do a like renewal notice email
Yes. Yep.
because I think that people are being surprised and then not knowing what it is, and then they want refunds or have done some chargebacks, and I think that this would be a great way to add that extra level of customer service and make sure that people are aware.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to create those templates in OneSignal, send them
Okay.
to me, and I can get them set up. I was actually going to be working on one. You reminded me on when they do get charged. So when their subscription renews, I will be sending a
Mm-hmm.
like renewal notice.
Okay. I think there was something that had to do with being able to edit businesses that are already part of Circles.
Edit, like, yeah, you're.
'Cause there's something that I have to constantly go back to the old business portal to be able to do. So let me look at this a little bit further and I'll get back to you. But the email I think would just be immediate thing that would really help.
Okay. Yep. I will get started on those emails today then.
Okay.
Um, okay. And last thing before I wrap up, what's it called? Oh yeah, production backend update. Ismail, is there any features part of 63 that we need to be pushing stuff up the production for?
Well, first of all, that phone field, if you remember,
Yeah, that's in
we
there.
have to make sure that's there.
Yep.
And other than that, Amit did a fix on this subscription when we added a message, so it will also be nice to have that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah, I think that's it pretty much on what I can remember off my head.
Okay. Yeah. So we need to do some testing with that timeout, but yeah. Other than that, after we validate that, I think we could do a production deploy on this today. But it sounds like nothing's blocking. All right. Other than that, yeah.
So speaking of production deploy, first of all, what build am I in? I've got a lot going on, but I think I'm using the latest one. No, I'm not. I'm in 59. That's right. I went back because 62 had problems. But what did we do one yesterday? Ismail,
Yeah, there's a build 63 on both platforms. Should be up. It should have well, reverting the chat changes and only adding the optimization part. I tested it myself. Seems good. Didn't see any problems. But again, we do need. It'll be nice to have more people test it to make sure it's all solid. And if that's good, that's put into production, so you can publish it.
excellent. Okay, Danny, Todd, Chantel, will you guys get in that latest build 63?
I
Yep.
am in it. I downloaded it this morning and I've already started testing out chat. So
Okay,
far
good.
so good. I haven't had any problems, but I'm definitely going to do a lot more.
Great.
Updating right now.
Yep.
Also, it just tackles the duplication. So let's make sure we don't have any more duplications in chat as well in the bigger chats and stuff. So
Okay. Okay, great. Well, were you done, Jerry?
Yep, that was it. I had.
Okay. Okay. Well, then, Ismail, why don't you continue? What else is going on?
yeah. So yesterday, let me see. I mainly worked on the builds, on optimizing chat and removing the other changes. And then after that, I also spent all my time work on tracks. Like so, it's I will say it was a little trickier than I had thought. It took I needed to do it in a clean way. There's a lot of state management related and stuff because you go to a playlist and then you come back to the card and I'm trying to make them interact with each other, which I know wasn't part of the initial request, but I think it will be super useful for the users to have more indication of what's going on. And yeah, I'm just working on some surprises. I will relieve on Monday, but I think I haven't had fun coding in a while like this, so I'm adding a few extra things that I think you guys will like. But yeah, mainly just working with those, connecting all the components, properly managing the stating the states of the songs and all that. So yeah, it just got a little tricky, but I'm making really good progress.
Awesome. That's exciting. Looking forward to seeing the big reveal Monday. What's up, Chantel? You got a question?
Yeah, so I was just going through the old portal and I saw that there is the trust tip duplicates, and I saw that there's a couple that they duplicated within the same second. Um, hello?
Yeah, you want to send me those screenshots?
Yeah, sorry, my computer's about to die. My mic is always the last to go, so give me a, a couple minutes.
Trust tip duplicates. So on like a place profile.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed that it's a month and 2 months back, and we just had another one a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Jerry, you think that's a back end thing?
Uh, so yeah, I want her to send me what she's finding, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, Chantal can send that, but yeah, I think we can move on.
Okay. I'm just pouring some coffee. I'm back. So, Ismail, did you have more you wanted to add, or is that it for now?
No, I'm just kind of busy with the SoundCloud stuff. That's just pretty much what I'm gonna be focused on today. I want to try to finish it.
Cool, cool. All right, thank you. I mean, let's get your update.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Yesterday, I looked up into the issue with the keyboard. The first issue, Ismail was not able to update the library. We were able to do the update. Needed to do a fix. We can update it, so it's updated. But Ismail says it still have the issue, which is like the keyboard covering the chat. And yeah, and I said I need to look into it. I either needed to update my device to iOS 26 or my tool, my environment, so I can have the simulator. So I did upgrade my device to 26, and I did test the latest build like we pushed to this life, and I don't see that issue. Like the keyboard is fine. Like when I go to a chat, when I press the input, it just everything looks fine. Like the keyboard, there's no issue there.
So
So I'm not sure I'm
this
triggering it the right
keyboard
way.
is for 26. Is that what we're talking about? iOS 26.
Yeah, this is iOS 26. Yeah.
You
Uh,
said when you go to 26 and you click on chat, the keyboard or the you can type.
Yeah, and like I can type, I can like the keyboard. Yeah, the input is above the keyboard. I mean,
Mm,
everything is expected.
is this on a simulator or on a physical device?
This is a physical device. Like the which one that I did
Oh wait, when did you install it?
today morning.
Oh, they just released the update, like literally today. Um, Let me try to update my phone, see if it's still there. It could have been an iOS problem.
that would be
Um,
nice.
so I just see an update right now available on my phone that wasn't there yesterday. So this update is released today, and the yeah, it might be an iOS problem because yesterday I was filling up my shipping address on one of Apple's forms inside Apple Pay, and it did the same problem where the keyboard was covering the input. I couldn't
Mhm.
type.
On a
So,
different app.
huh?
On a different app.
On Apple's
On Apple's
Apple Pay.
Okay, so then it must
Yeah.
have known.
So if you're seeing it, then the update might have fixed it. Hopefully. So I'll update it and I'll let you know. I mean, if it's still there or not.
Yeah. So yeah, that's nice. We don't have to care about this or do any more code related to this. And and when we like wanted to do the build production build, there was like an issue due to snapshot library. The build was failing. I looked up into that issue as well. Uh, yeah, that snapshot library is outdated. It does not do a lot of things, but it's outdated. They were doing some settings that Apple not accepting anymore, so I had to go into the internal library and do some patches so we can so to remove that um setting whatever that was breaking the build. But yeah, we were able to fix it and do a build. Um, what else did I did? Yeah, it was mainly that. Let me see. But yeah, about like review and PRs. Yeah, I think this it for me. Yeah, and I need to know how like if you had the chance, John, to try out the build for with the new architecture enabled with the list fix and all of that. Like I'm not sure if you had a chance to play with it.
That's 62,
Mm,
or would it be?
yeah, it is. Let me just look. Which one? Um, yeah, it is 62. 62 is the one for. Sorry, 62 is the one for the new architecture enabled.
Okay, and it's pointing to QA, right?
Yeah, it's pointing to key.
Okay, yeah. Let me play with that one. Um, did you worked on the message indicator? You know, like the three dots, right? I mean,
Yes.
typing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it works good, but only if it's somebody you're friends with. I think. Is there like a limitation? Like, would it be anybody in a group chat or just someone?
That I don't know. Like, what's the back end doing? Like, I think it's the back end work that decides whether to trigger the tapping or not. As far as like for the front end, if there's like if there's like yeah, if it's like an indication there, then we just show it. We don't do any logic.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Um, Let me ask Jerry then if you
So
recall.
what's up?
The you know how the when you see someone's typing, get like the three dots to
Yeah.
indicate they're typing.
Mhm.
I believe it's only triggering with people I know, people I'm following, like not just like anybody typing.
Mm, hmm. That shouldn't. No, that shouldn't happen. I mean, right now it's doing it. I would say with everybody. Let me check that code.
Let's test it out a little bit because I don't see it that often. I do see it once in a while. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. But even though I'm getting messages constantly,
User typing. Let's see. No, there's nothing with that. The only thing that would be specific to the user is it has to be somebody that uh you don't have blocked. Like you can't have this person blocked.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but I just don't see it all that often. Like I feel like I only see it like if Danny's typing. Or
Now, what builds is this present in?
um, I think maybe what three, 3 or 4 builds ago, 5 builds ago. I mean, when did you first introduce it?
I don't exactly remember. Let me see the timestamp on this.
That would make a lot of sense, actually, John. I think it went out in. Was it 59 though? I don't think it was.
Yeah, I can see if it was 59, that would be
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so we did this like 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Like,
I don't think it made it into the App Store version yet.
not really sure.
I think 59. You don't have it there. I mean,
Like, do you want me to go and see if, like, the production build, like the App Store build? Okay, let me look up that.
not necessarily the App Store build, just like when you first.
When I first, like, it was like two weeks ago, so it's like it's gonna be in, yeah, the 58 build or something like that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't know, Jerry. Do you need more information? I'm sure 59 has it because I'm in 59 right now.
well. Then if it was 59, 59 is not in the store, to my knowledge.
59 is not in the store.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not
Yeah, then that would be why.
because
If it was only present in versions,
that's what you're saying.
that's why. Yeah, that's why only us internally would see it.
Okay, so does the other user have to have it then? Have the updated build? Like not
Yep.
just me have it. They have to also have it.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
where I'm going.
that is
Um,
correct. Because I remember when it was first released, you had it and I didn't.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking I would see everybody's, but they wouldn't necessarily see me do it, obviously, because they don't have the update. But everybody else has the update. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Um, well, then let's continue. So what else do you have going on? I mean, I'm gonna charge my test phone for that QA build, but
I mean, that's it. Just right now testing the app with the new architecture with the 26. Like, there's a crash going on if I'm scrolling on the chat.
there is.
Yeah, if I scroll really fast all the way to top, the app crash. Like, this is with the build 62, which is with the new architecture enabled, and with the iOS 26. I was not seeing this with other iOS versions. So yeah, there's that.
I see.
Uh,
So it doesn't crash with like iOS 18.
yeah, I don't see it there.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. And you're in the latest version of 26 now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you look into that.
Yeah, I'll look into that right now. Um, yeah. If you see any other issues with this build, yeah, let me know.
You will do. Yeah. I'll play with it today. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's good. That's all for me.
Okay. Thanks, man. Hey, Ismail, how did it go with the keyboard?
Oh, I'm gonna need to update my iOS. That's gonna take a good 25 minutes or so, and it's gonna reset my phone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll let you know as soon as I do that. I'll do that after our meeting.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Well, let's get your update, please.
Yes, sir. So there are two PRs open at the moment. One of them for the screenshot detection. So I made it so there should be information about the screen that the user has taken the screenshot of for it to log into Amplitude. that needs testing and probably a custom build before going into development, because I want to be sure that the new expo library we are using for the screenshot detection won't affect the app and break the user experiences. And we also want to make sure that it is correctly logging to Amplitude. Um, I couldn't see the stuff going to Amplitude yet because, as mentioned before, the screenshot detection on the simulator isn't working, so it's only working on real devices. So probably having a custom build and testing that just to be sure is a good way to go. So that this is an important feature to have that kind of treatment. And also, that is a PR for the shareable link style updates. Um, I would say it's looking pretty sharp, and I'm working right now on making some slight adjustments to that, making so the gradient comes a little bit lower, and that kind of stuff. I will be doing some experimentation and some testing, and talking to Shinto, so we can get it even better. But right now, there is a version that I already bring test changes for big and smaller devices, and is on is waiting on review. Let me share my screen real quick so you can see.
Okay.
So this is a screenshot on how it's looking on normal devices and on extremely smaller devices. And we're gonna make it so it comes the gradient comes slightly lower and there are other stuff. There is a slight challenge to that because in order for this to be readable, the gradient here has to be from blue to white,
Yeah.
or else you would see what's on the background here and it wouldn't look good.
Yeah.
So when there is this white threshold there, if we get it to lower, it can cut through here. So I'm thinking on another implementation for this, and where we have the white background here, and the gradient is from blue to transparent. So that way the gradient can go lower
Well,
without
we
losing
could
visibility.
always do the text dark like it was originally. Maybe it stands out more because I think this would be fine um, with darker text, and then we don't have to worry about if the
So I
gradient.
looked at it with the darker text, and it actually wasn't easier to see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Do you
I've
think
mentioned
white is wait one second. Do you think the white is easier?
Yeah,
Chantal?
actually, I do.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Do you think it needs additional modification?
Yeah, I think that the gradient could come down a little bit lower, which would actually make that part right there just like a tad bit darker, which I feel like would help it stand out more.
What happens when you bring it down a little more, Wells?
I think that's what he's saying that he was working on, is trying to do that.
You can just change the value real quick, right?
What do you mean?
Can't you change the height pretty quick from your side?
Yeah, I can. Let me see here.
What properties do you have? Like you have height, and then is there a like percentage for the gradient where it like starts and stops?
Not really for this case, because gradients are not a default on React Native. So we are using a third party to go from one color to another.
Hmm.
Uh, Let me show you some experimentations and stuff.
Okay.
Yes, there. Okay.
Okay, that's down a little further, right?
Yeah. So let me.
That looks good. What does it look like on the small phone? Because I don't see the small phone now.
It is not opening right now.
You had a emulator up for a small device.
Yeah, it was a screenshot.
Oh, it was a screenshot. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But let me
Well,
just.
that looks pretty good right there. What do you think? Chantel, you like that? And did you guys go bigger on that font size for shareable link?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did.
that definitely helps.
Yeah. I feel like that does look better.
Yeah. Let's go with that for now, and we can adjust it in the future.
Yeah. So if I just made it go lower, you can see that since it's white, it might not look that good because it's
Oh,
fast.
I like it. Did
Anything
you?
else?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Did you change it one more time? Is that what you're saying, Wills?
No, yeah, I just changed it right now as we are speaking.
I see. So you got to
So
come
you
down
can see
further.
that's a little bit. Yeah. If I put it more, you can see clear what I mean. Like here, you see?
Yeah.
We don't want that.
I cannot put this behind the words here because this whole body with a background that is white would be above this. So it will be faded here, just like we're seeing this, but opposite.
Okay.
And when we do it for transparent, let me do it right now. Okay, so the gradient is from blue to transparent. You can see that it is not that readable, see, because there is stuff behind here.
Right. Yeah. No, I
So-
like it where you had it before the one before the one before this one.
The one before, the one before. Just a second. The one before, the one before. Like not this.
Without the transparency.
This.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's just-
Yeah.
Question is, on a small device, is it cropping the share to chat words?
it is. Let me open the Android emulator also.
Okay.
I closed it because I was switching between this and the screen capture, and since there are different modules, it has to be a different build.
Mm.
But let me.
You do like an iPhone SE.
Yeah, maybe a good idea. I'm using the Pixel 2 for the smaller device because that way we test already on Android and on a smaller device. So I have big iOS, small Android.
The only one you're sharing is a Pro Max.
Yeah, I am opening the Android.
Okay.
Just a second. Okay. Yeah, so this is an extremely small device. I like to use it because if it works here, it basically on all the range between this and the bigger one, it should work. Streaming on slice, that's another error. Regard that's related to other stuff, not necessarily what I'm working. Not sure why that is happening also.
Mm.
But yeah, this should work, I think. No, this is the one with the streaming. There we go.
That's, I
So
mean,
yeah.
so words were already cropped. I forgot about that because.
Yeah.
Um,
And here, since we are doing it from blue to white, the more we get it lower, the more it is, see,
mhm.
cutting there. And even if it is not necessarily cutting like this, it looks kind of weird because you can see that there's a white thingy. So I figured that the best would be really smaller, so it's not really that noticeable. See?
Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, not a lot of people have a phone this small, so.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So then I think we can probably go with that.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
Great. Okay. What else do you have going on?
Yeah. Besides these two things, as soon as I push this new version up, I don't think I have something planned to do next. Let me see. Screenshot capture, token refresh, user cares on level screen. But yeah, I have to implement the user cares on the levels. Yeah. So
Okay.
here on the levels, the cares button has been implemented. Oh no, it is already implemented. Yeah, so I think I have did everything that was planned. Uh, there is the testing to be done on the token refresh. Not sure on which end that is. Amit, go ahead. Sorry.
He's had his hand up for a little while. Ahmed, did you have a question?
Yeah, once you finish, then I will go. I read long time ago. Yeah. Go ahead, you. You finished, you.
Okay. So yeah, finish up, Wells.
Yeah. Jerry, are you here?
Yep. What's up?
Yeah. So, do you know at what point are we regarding the testing with the token refresh? Did it work for Shanto? Not sure.
Uh, let's check with Chantel on that. Chantel, where have you tested the? Oh, the last build. I remember the last build we tried. Wells, we called this out in stand up the other day. The debug menu wasn't showing.
The debug. Oh yeah, because it was based on the wrong branch, wasn't it? It was based on
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
stuff, and we were to generate a branch on the right console thingy.
Yeah, about that, I wanted to do a build, but we were like doing other builds, so we decided to go with the production build first and
Mm-hmm.
hold up for this one. Yeah, once when we're able to do a build, I can do a new build of the correct branch.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I will also make um that testing branch for the token be up to date with development, so we know that we are testing with all the latest stuff that is already on development.
Okay, when you do that, send me the branch name. It's like so.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
that was good. And then we generate a branch after. Then we generate a build out of that, and Shantu can test it and
Mhm.
see if it's working on her end.
Mhm.
Yeah. So those are my updates, John. I believe.
Okay. Thank you, Wells. Alrighty.
Thank you.
So Ahmed, yeah. Thank you. Ahmed, what did you have update?
Yes, John. So I searched about the problem we just talked now. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
I need here, I mean, Ismail also. Uh, so see, I search using your key I have taken this parameter from Sentry and search for this one. So it is returning backhorn, BBQ, and grill. So
Okay.
it has
Let me.
it's returning two tags.
Okay. One sec. Yeah. Let me explain the problem to Ismail and Amin. And I've seen this before. So there'll be a favorite on the map, and you tap on the map marker, and let's say the place is very close to you, but the map marker when you open the profile shows a place much further away. And I'm not sure if it's because like some of these places have more than one location. And I'm not sure if it's mixing. I think that's what Amit was about to show us. There's this Buckhorn barbecue, for instance. I think it has more than one location. It has a location,
Yes.
yeah, in one part of town. Yeah, one on Howe Avenue, one on Palladio. Um, when I look at it on Howe Avenue, when I'm on Howe Avenue, it shows up on the map. But when I go into the profile, it shows an address for Palladio in a different city. And you're going to explain why that's what you're seeing there, Amit?
So yeah, so I want to ask Amin and Ismail. So Amin Ismail, you are displaying here place or using which API? Like search by community here, right? Correct? Category there. So it is returning you to within the John search criteria it is returning to barbecue. Back on barbecue, it's returning to. So I think when he clicking it now, it is you are picking a wrong profile key there. It should be nearby. It has actually two profile key, two different profile key, and two different profile key have the two different location. So here, like I can see card here, you can displaying the places. Which one, based on which API you are returning? So can you please tell me?
Yeah, let me see what's going on there.
Okay.
Which profile? Yeah. Um, yeah, we're using the search. Yep, search by community, search by user, search by
Mhm.
friend category. Depends on what's selected. So yeah, that what we use. We use the
So
search.
currently John selected community here. So you can displaying card also here, correct? So it is returning to within this search criteria for John search criteria, it is returning to back
Okay.
hunt fields.
Okay.
Okay.
And
As Mhm. So like you are clubbing it or something doing it there, like showing if the same places are you returning, or is there any logic you are writing there?
let me see. I like we don't know what's in the data, so whatever we get from the data, we show it. So if you're
Mhm.
returning two of this profile, it's
Mhm.
gonna be two of this
Yeah,
profile.
I can see here. I can see it's returning. You can see
Hmm.
this key is 586 and
Yeah, and when a
586.
user press and a user when press on one of those, we use the profile key for the one that it's pressed. Like we don't go and find another profile key. It's like the one you press there. Um. So yeah, let me see what's going on. There. Search.
Check how you are showing this card there. Then I think it will solve our problem. Then
Yeah, I don't see well like front end wise. I'm still don't understand. You saying like in the app if
so
you
see in a search category, returning two
yeah,
profile, two different profile key for backhand
okay,
BBQ grill.
okay,
Here you can see
yes, yeah, I can see that.
one is for how app
Hmm.
and second is for plot.
Yeah, okay.
So like yeah, but when clicking on it, it's going to plot you. It should be John is nearby Sacramento. That should go there. So I think
Well, yeah,
all you are
from the code, okay, from the code here, the front end code that I'm seeing here, like it navigates you to the one you selected. It's not navigating you to. Otherwise, maybe let's not say this is the issue. Let's say like the item you person and it's just like there's no two, there's only one. And you press on it, it's gonna take you to another profile. We don't do that. Like whatever you press in here, it has an ID associated with it. And that's the one we take the user to. So I want. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let me see more.
Nothing is-
Hmm.
Can you please debug it from your side also? I can see
Yeah,
the whatever profile key it's pass, it will return based on that profile key result.
yeah, I can debug it and see what's going on here. Yeah, here's it. Just like the profile key. Like we just navigate to the profile with the profile key you with the item you pressed on.
Yeah, Ahmed, are you returning two locations with that API call?
Yeah, it's returning two locations with that API call.
What are you saying? Two locations or two items of the same profile?
Two items,
Two items.
two
Okay,
place within.
so
So you start long and within 30-kilometer distance, we can see database is returning two places is there. So we are
mhm.
returning two different places.
um like I need
I,
to
I
use
think
it to see
I
what's
think
going.
I think yeah, I think I understand what he's saying. So the two items are one is the actual location, but then another is a search result for like a 30-kilometer radius that matches, and it's only
Yeah,
obviously only matching the name because the address is different, but it's bringing
correct.
back, yeah, so it's bringing back the correct one, but also some type of search result matching that name within a 30-kilometer radius. So that's where we don't need to fetch anything within a 30-kilometer radius matching that name. Ahmed, that's not something you can control from your end.
Let me check. I think I need Jerry database can control database. I will talk. I will talk with Jerry one.
Yes, I mean, which
Yeah, the map result is bringing back two items.
But John, are you seeing like like if the backend sends us two, then you should see two cards, not only
Well,
one.
I don't see two cards, but
But he's saying like the API sends two.
yeah,
Maybe like based on location.
I think,
Um,
yeah,
it-
because if I click on the card, it does take my profile that populates is a different location.
hmm. Li-
So
Um, I mean, like just use a long, the same as like for John or those
yeah,
yours.
John,
Or...
John, it's John.
So John, you should be seeing two.
Two cards.
Yeah, you should be seeing two cards.
Yeah, there's not two cards or two map markers. I mean, there probably is another.
Oh yeah, it's about like based on location. Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere. Yeah.
There'd be one
Yes.
further away,
Mm.
and it's just when I tap on the one card, it mixes up the other one.
Hmm.
Amit, you wanted Jerry to look into this from the database side?
did you see? Send me
So
the query. You get it in the inputs.
I will send you an input, Jerry. So see, you are using this query, Jerry. Let me sending you. I can handle it on backend. Like we will you duplicate record like same type of profile name and different location. We
Okay,
can match the user location.
what's the input? You're sending me the input.
Yeah, I'm sending an input also.
Okay.
Let me find the input. category key is 29. User ladder now. Offset and fit offset 20. Offset 0 50. They sent it to you.
Okay. And this is returning, let me see. This isn't returning anything.
I think we need to adjust the parameter what I sent you, Jerry. Let me send you correct one.
Okay.
Search category key. Requesting user keys accept possible parameter requesting user key category keys 20. Offset and fetch. Fetch. Let me print it. This one. Jerry, I sent you.
Okay, let's try this again.
Oh, I sent you wrong parameter. See here, line number 16 and 17.
Okay, I'm getting 30 results, and we're looking. Okay, is it Buckhorn Barbecue and Grill? That's the one that's
Yes.
concerned.
Yeah, there's more than that one, but that one right now we're looking at.
Okay, so
Both distance and kilometer is saying same. That is not correct. It should be different.
it's Buckhorn Barbecue and Grill.
Yeah, there's one on Howe Avenue in Sacramento, and there's one on Palladio Parkway in Folsom. And the
Yes.
wires get crossed when you tap on the card from the map. Like it's weird. Like when you get to the profile will say 0 miles away, even though the address is 20 miles away.
I see what's going on. Yeah, the Latin longitude for these are identical.
It
And,
shouldn't be.
they shouldn't, obviously. They're different cities. I just will have to. I got to go through and identify these places, and then we have to figure out which one is correct and fix that programmatically.
Oh boy. So there's gonna be a lot. Like another common one is Round Table Pizza, which is a chain out here in California. Yeah, and I can click on a Round Table Pizza nearby me, but then the profile opens up to a different Round Table Pizza. So that's just one example. I imagine there are maybe many examples like that.
Like same is like when you will fix for one, it will fix for all.
Are we getting it wrong in the first place, or is this something legacy that like it's not an ongoing problem?
It looks legacy by the ID. Like,
okay, I bet it had to do with when Eric did a migration. He tried to do a match on name, and maybe it was probably like 98%, 99% reliable, but then probably this happened on some.
let's see, there are 900 profiles right now that I see have to be observed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I can make a script that goes through these guys. And
How will you know which one to update? Like,
I'm just going to run the geolocation for each of the addresses and set it to where it should be. So
I guess that should do it.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Latin long? Because
yeah, that's what I mean by geolocation.
Okay, so that you're getting that from Google.
So yeah, I'm going to use the address, like that address field, as the source of truth.
Okay.
So Howe Avenue, that will be source of truth, and whatever Google spits out as the location will be the new geolocation.
Gotcha.
Or Jerry, I think I can also write using the Google ID. I will update their Latin long.
Yes, that's another way we can get it. We'll have to make sure that the Google ID is correct. Let's see. Okay, they have different Google IDs, but I mean both ways are fine. I mean, it's going to be probably the same cost API call wise. It probably won't be so expensive.
Okay.
So if you are too much like since you are too much busy, so I will do that.
I can get it. I can get that today. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, just make sure. Let's test test that stuff that you were working for the timeout, and make sure that we can do a production update of the back end this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should solve that.
Yep.
We'll be able to test it in QA.
I mean, I'll probably just do it straight to production, but
well, should we
it
test
doesn't matter. I guess I could do it in QA. I can cross over the records once they're working.
Okay. I'm just onboarding on the new version. Did we have anything else? Sounds like covered everybody. Anybody have any questions? Anybody need anything?
Do we have any emails or notifications you need scheduled out for today, wrapping up the campaign?
Yes, I want to do a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to stay here with me and Chantel, Danny?
Yeah. I could just grab some food first, but yeah, we can get on that.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, we'll hang out here and get started on that when you're ready.
All right, just give me a few.
Okay.
About the build that I'm gonna do for that token debug menu, because it's gonna be an Android build and it's gonna be overriding the build we have right now. Did we test like the build we have right now enough so we can do the new build?
Can it wait till Monday?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's wait till Monday. It's not urgent, and I want to test the Android build.
All right.
Okay. And then I can send you. I see some little things with the new build, the QA build, with the new architecture, just like onboarding issues.
Yeah, send them
Okay.
my way.
Okay, we'll do. All right, well then we'll leave it there, and I'll stay here with Danny and Todd and Chantel and Jerry and everyone else. Have a good rest of the day. We'll talk later.